Goeiemôre my liewe engeltjies. Ek lê nog in die bed, my oë is nog dik van die slaap. Maar ek het al klaar lus om Siddharta te lees. So kom ons probeer dit maar. Die honde lê hier by my in die bed. Ek loop net gaan hulle gedra. Ons begin nou met nommer 60. Siddharta reflected on his state. He found it difficult to think. He really had no desire to, but he forced himself. Now, he thought, now that all these transitory things have slipped away from me again, I stand once more beneath the sun, as I once stood as a small child. Nothing is mine. I know nothing. I possess nothing. I have learned nothing. How strange it is. Now, when I am no longer young, when my hair is fast growing grey, when strength begins to diminish, now I am beginning again like a child. He had to smile again. Yes, his destiny was strange. He was going backwards, and now he again stood empty and naked and ignorant in the world. But he did not grieve about it. No, he even felt a great desire to laugh at himself, to laugh at this strange, foolish world. Things are going backwards with you, he said to himself and laughed. And as he said it, his glance lighted on the river, and he saw the river also flowing continually backwards, singing merrily. That pleased him immensely. He smiled cheerfully at the river. Was this not the river in which he had once wished to drown himself, hundreds of years ago? Or had he dreamt it? How strange his life had been, he thought. He had wandered along strange paths. As a boy, I was occupied with the gods and sacrifices. As a youth, with asceticism, with thinking and meditation. I was in search of Brahman and revered the eternal in Atman. As a young man, I was attracted to expiation. I lived in the woods, suffered heat and cold. I learned to fast. I learned to conquer my body. I then discovered with wonder the teachings of the great Buddha. I felt knowledge and the unity of the world circulate in me like my own blood. But I also felt compelled to leave the Buddha and the great knowledge. I went and learned the pleasures of love, Kamala and business, from Kamaswami. I hoarded money. I squandered money. I acquired a taste for rich food. I learned to stimulate my senses. I had to spend many years like that in order to lose my intelligence, to lose the power to think, to forget about the unity of things. Is it not true that slowly and through many deviations, I changed from a man into a child, from a thinker into an ordinary person? And yet this path has been good, and the bird in my breast has not died. But what a path it has been! I have had to experience so much stupidity, so many vices, so much error, so much nausea, disillusionment, and sorrow. But it was right that it should be so. My eyes and heart acclaim it. I had to experience despair. I had to sink into the greater mental depths. No thoughts of suicide,